So let's look into what your person of interest is thinking about you, because I think that's always an intriguing one to have. And it feels there's something mystical about it, isn't it? Because you're kind of tuning into their thoughts about you without having the human confirmation. So anyway, let's deal the cards and see what comes through regarding what they are currently thinking about you. And again, this person of interest, you may actually be with them. You may be newly dating them, or you may not be dating them at all, but it may just be a person of interest sitting at this moment in time. The strong thing coming through is that they are reflecting your thoughts of doubt. They are reflecting your inner thoughts where you might be questioning and wondering if they like you, don't like you, if they want to be with you, don't want to be with you. That's the sense of questions I'm getting. It literally is. It's the 10 of Wands. It's them sitting there wondering, in their own self-pity. I'm not saying this is current, but that's, something they have gone through where they have sat there wondering, does this person also like me, or am I imagining all of this? Because one thing within this reading to acknowledge is that you are highly intuitive and spiritual and know and understand to a level of energies, if not, to an expert level. They are new. The Fool card in a pack is the first card, but it's also like an infancy, the starting point, the beginning of something. So that's the stage they are at in terms of, understanding energies and stuff. So them having their doubts to whether they pick up on your energy, whether they read you, completely, whether you are interested in them, whether you want to be with them, all of those kinds of things are definitely 100% mirroring you. What else are they thinking regarding you and this? I almost called it a relationship, but then that's their words. Because why would I call it a relationship when I've just said that you're just dating or maybe getting to know this person or not with them at all? So that is what they are wanting with you, a relationship. And a relationship isn't, because, translated, the word relationship means two people who are together, two people who are working towards the same goal, not somebody who's like, well, I'll just date and then, I'll move on to somebody else, or I'll just ghost, or I might, but think I might be too busy. No, this is a person who wants to be with somebody, wants to build something, wants to share something, wants to be together. And the wonderful thing is I've got to do strategic placement due to YouTube, the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is about confirming that relationship. And this is what their goal is. This is what they are working towards. This is what they are wanting. They are hoping and kind of intuitively know it. But of course, like you, in 5D, things are a bit different. They don't have that confirmation, but they are hoping that you will and are wanting the same thing. And you have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, again, confirming that you two, once together, will have a harmonious, wonderful relationship. To get there has been a journey, but your person is over so much of it. The only main things that keep revolving around their thought process is that you will be open, that you will say yes when they do step forward, when they do ask you out, that you will not reject them. They kind of feel you won't, but hey, we're humans, we're still working on our own self-worth. But they do think about you a lot. And I think that you know that as well. They think about you a lot. As the words coming through are at any given day, but I will say minute, any given minute where they have, or, you know, like our minds do, just time for yourself where you're not focused on work or doing something else, you pop right through. You're right there at the forefront of their mind always, because they envisage and want to be with you. And in a good way, they're constantly conspiring strategies on how they can make that happen, what they need to do to make this happen for you guys to be together. What do they need to change about themselves, if anything at all, in terms of their mindset, hurts or anything. So this is what's currently going on for them. They are strategizing within themselves. I don't feel they've told anybody else yet, but they are definitely strategizing within themselves regarding, what do I need to do? How can I do this? And how can we make this work? It's a given that they are in love with you as you are with them. Yes, we acknowledge that neither one has said it to the other, but then you're not even in a space or place to say it to one another yet, because being a twin flame, you guys are consciously aware that you are in love with the other person. So that is a given. They know it, they acknowledge it, they are happy with that, that there's no more fears around that anymore, as you know, once was the place. Their only continuous thoughts is, what can they do to make this happen, to bring you guys together, to be with you, because your energy is a calming energy. Your energy for them is something that helps to ground them, to balance them, to give them that feeling of belonging, to give them that stability, that love. And we're talking in energy terms, not even in money terms or anything like that. It's that feeling that I have somebody who has my back. And that in itself gives so much power and so much. I'm already picking up the love coming through. So much love. Yeah, I was going to use the word grandeur, and I don't know why I was going to use the word grandeur, but so much. Maybe it's the intensity of the feelings, but yeah, their feelings are very strong for you. That is so prevalent, you know, coming through so powerfully. Their feelings and everything towards you are very strong, and there's nothing hiding this. They think the world of you. They know what an amazing heart you have, what an amazing person you are. They know that in order to be with you, and this is a positive that you've done for them subconsciously, unconsciously, but you've helped them to raise their own vibration. And that was just you being you. It's not like you nagged them. It's not like you know, held anything over their head or demanded it or nagged it or nothing. No, you were just you. And you fully allowed them to be themselves and see themselves as the way they are. They made that change. And because they made that change, that becomes so much more powerful and so much more concrete and so much more, what's the word, stronger and stable, because they made the change. There's no going to be future finger pointings or going backwards, because they made the change and they made the decisions and they took responsibility and they took action. You did nothing. You just lived your life. And there's a deep amount of respect coming through, relating to that, relating to the way that you've handled yourself, relating to the way that you've been throughout all of this, you know, with them. And yeah, current thoughts are lots of strategizing to be with you, to, you know, bring this connection together, and hoping and keeping fingers and everything else crossed that the answer will not be a no. Remember, if you'd like to have a more detailed reading regarding this and look more deeper into it, then all the links are in my bio to be able to book that reading. But also Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. And with all of those things said, I'll see you next time.